What's good, YouTube? I'm coming at y'all today with another live journal entry. I'm not gonna spend too much time just yapping, so I'm gonna get right into it. These live journal entries, I don't know if I expressed in my last video, but these live journal entries are really just to give y'all some insight into my mind, what I'm thinking at the time, what I'm going through, some highs, some lows, really just being transparent with y'all on my journey through life, figuring things out, looking to become a successful black man and lead and impact people. So I feel like transparency and authenticity is number one in my book. So I always want to be transparent and authentic with y'all about where I'm at in every stage of my life. So the first thing I want to talk about is I just recently started a 75 hard. Today is my second day when I'm making this video, September 5th, 2025. So yeah, I just started a 75 hard. Now I was supposed to start on Monday, the 1st. But I ended up having to drive back to Kansas City, where I'm from, because I live in Houston, Texas now. I had to drive back to Kansas City, where I'm from, take care of some business, and then drive back to Houston like a day later. So literally over the course of 3 days, I had to drive 12 hours one day, stayed in Kansas City for a whole day, and then drove back 12 hours the day after. So I'm gonna be honest, I definitely wasn't doing 2 workouts a day. I was doing like push-ups. Like I probably did at least like 50 push-ups every day while I was gone, but that's nowhere near enough. So I definitely wasn't doing my two workouts. I wasn't reading my 10 pages. I wasn't drinking my water. So I wasn't going, and I'm in a group. So I'm actually doing a 75 hard as a part of a big group. We all doing it together. So I would be like lying to everybody and lying to myself if I tried to make it seem like I was really doing everything from the 75 hard. So, you know, I was transparent in the group, like, hey, I've been out of town, I ate some fast food, booty woo, wop wop, you know, all that good stuff that you're not supposed to do on the 75 hard. So my official first day was yesterday. Yesterday, I got 1 gym workout in the morning. I did 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and just got up out of there. I drunk my gallon of water. I read my 10 pages. I worked out again at nighttime playing basketball. Great experience. Great. Like everything checked off. Everything. So yesterday was my official first day. Today is my second day. I'm already 1 workout in. I've already drunk like 22 ounces of water. So I definitely need to go ahead and crash another one very soon, because I got to drink 5 of those cups of water that I have every single day. Really, my ultimate goal with 75 hard is just to, you know, apply the mental disciplines to my life when the 75 hard is over. Like if I can, when I complete the 75 hard and do all the things on the checklist for 75 days straight, I already know that I have the mental capacity and the mental strength to have these different disciplines, right? And hold myself accountable. So my ultimate goal with 75 hard is to be able to take these disciplines and then apply them to the other areas in my life that I'm looking to fix. On top of all the rules from 75 hard, a couple of things that I'm doing personally is no fried food, no processed sugars, like little to no sugar in the first 2 weeks. And then after that, I'll go to just no processed sugars. So what I'm going to do, actually, no. Like I'm gonna just stick it at that. Like no highly anything with too much sugar in it, I'm not drinking it. Whether it's real sugar or added sugars. I'm gonna primarily get my sugar from fruit. You know what I'm saying? Fruit. That's gonna be where my sugar come from. You know, you get you a banana. Trust me, you will get a hefty amount of sugar from that banana. So yeah, that's some of the things that I'm doing personally. And one of the things that I really want to do is fix my sleep schedule. I am somebody who's naturally a night owl. I be up average 2 in the morning. Like sometimes it might be 4, sometimes it might be 1, sometimes it might be 3. But the average, I think the average time I go to sleep is 2 o'clock in the morning. And I definitely want to change that because I want to wake up early. I want to be the type of person that wakes up at 6 in the morning and starts their day, gets in the gym at 8 in the morning. You know, I trade, so I want to be able to hop on the charts from 7 to 10, no problem, and really be locked in. You know, ideally, I want to wake up at 5 in the morning. I know people who go to the gym at 5 in the morning. That means they're up before 5. So honestly, that is one of my biggest things. I know that me being a night owl is a result of habit. Like I've been staying up till 3 in the morning since I was in middle school. So it's really just gonna take some consistency and some intentionality in order to shift that and start to move my sleep schedule around. Especially working in the restaurant industry, I be at work on the weekends until midnight. So it's something that I know is gonna be difficult, but I know what I want for myself, and I know that if I really just put my energy and my intention on what I want, it's gonna get done. Do you feel me? It's gonna get done, no doubt about it. So outside of 75 hard, I feel like another thing in my life, like I've gotten to a point where I realize where my lack of planning has caused me to not do enough. Like I realize how my lack of planning has prevented my amount of action. Okay, and let me explain that. Like, I'm the type of person who I have an idea and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just do this. Let's take YouTube for example. Bro, I have ideas for videos every single day. And I'm like, yep, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this video. And then what happens is I sit down and make the video, and because there was never like a plan, I get to thinking about it, and then, you know, I'm thinking about how I want to go about doing it, and then for whatever reason things don't get done. So one thing that I'm going to be doing in this next season of my life is really planning, really scheduling my life and planning the things I want to do. Like every video, like these are going to be the only videos where I just sit down and just talk, because this is a live journal entry. I'm just talking to y'all about where I'm at mentally and in life. All my other videos from now on, I'm going to be very intentional about planning them. What am I going to talk about? What's the video going to be called? How am I going to be adding value to you guys? And so I think that that's going to really help me actually get things done when I show up to put in the work. So that's one thing that I've noticed, is that, you know, I'm a visionary, you know, I'm a dreamer, and, you know, a lot of times the dreamers, they don't get a lot of things done because they're just their head is in the clouds thinking about, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, and it never actually gets done. So I'm personally taking the accountability to say I need to do a better job at planning and being structured on what I'm gonna do with my life and what I'm gonna do with my time, because my time management is something that I think is very important and needs a lot of work. My time management. I be having so much stuff I want to do, and I look up and there's no time to do all these things I want to do. So that's something that I'm working on as well. I will be getting better at it through discipline, consistency, and intentionality. Outside of that, man, you know, we got to go over the positives. We got to go over the gratitude, man. I'm grateful for just all my opportunities. I'm grateful for my network. I'm really grateful to be surrounded by people who love and support me. You know, we live in a world full of haters, man. We live in a world full of haters and people who don't want to see you do well. And I think I'm really blessed and favored to be surrounded by people who really support me, who value what I bring to the table as a human being. And to be honest, man, I wouldn't trade that. I wouldn't trade that for the world, man. I definitely feel like I need to do a better job of like leveraging some of my network. You know, like I have people that are willing to help me. I have people that are in a position to help me, and I haven't showed up in a way where they can actually help me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it should make sense. Like I got people that are willing to help me. They're in a position to help me. But in order for somebody to help you, you have to show up. You have to show up and play your part to even receive the help. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be doing more of as well. Showing up for the people who support me so that they can properly support me. You feel me? Life is good. You know, I've been getting networking opportunities left and right, left and right, left and right. Just more opportunities, more opportunities, more opportunities. And I think that's why I'm getting to a point where my life is demanding structure. My life is demanding intentionality, because ever since I've came down to Houston, like I understand it's a different ball game here. You got to really be on top of what you're doing. Back in Kansas City, you know, if you just kind of moving forward, it really didn't matter how you went about doing things. It was like you was good in a way. I don't know how, if I'm saying that right. But outside of that, it's like here, you got to really be on top of what you're doing. Like, you can tell people what you're doing down here, and like they just want to see if you're actually putting in the work. They want to see if you're working, if you're grinding, and how that work and grind is moving you closer to your goal. If people see that, they want to help you. Straight like that. If people see that you working towards your grind and it's moving, you're actually moving in a direction, they want to help you, bro. So I got to do a better job at leveraging my network, my surroundings, and you know, I understand that you get more when you give more. So giving more value, adding more value to all the environments I'm in, to all the people that I'm around, is ultimately what's gonna help me continue to move forward, man. So other than that, man, that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to hop in and talk about my life, talk about where I'm at mentally, some things that I'm working on. And yeah, so look, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button. If you do not mind, if you could be so kind as to smash that like button, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on no more content, man. Motivation on the way, blogs on the way, live journal entries so you can be tapped in with how I'm feeling. I love y'all. I will catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy Prince AR. We out.